All right, welcome back, people. Episode, what is it? You're the one who always
21.
knows.
21st.
21, 21, 21.
Damn.
Yeah, it feels like we've done a lot more than that, to be honest. Probably because
Like,
we talk way more than just on the podcast. So I can't ever really.
yeah. You know what?
Whoo! This shit is
I should have.
strong.
What, coffee?
No, sir. No, sir.
Damn. The fuck you drinking, bro?
I'm not drinking any. I mean, I am drinking something, but that's not what I was talking about. See, bro,
Oh,
never comes. All right, ready? 3, 2. Come on, bro.
on it. Go.
3, 2, 1. Well, that's pretty good. This is
I'm
a
having
7-Up tropical.
tropical. I never had it, but I heard
Yes,
it's good.
it's pretty good. I got it, and it wasn't my absolute favorite, but then I started mixing it with the Zenith PM, which is like a blueberry flavor, and it was really good. It was very, very good.
Interesting. I
But
never even thought of mixing a soda with a nighttime supplement. That's
oh yeah,
a good thought.
oh yeah, it's fire because I'll have usually 2 a day. Um, so I'll have one like
Wait,
midday.
you have 2-a-day sodas? Dude, that is so bad for you.
I asked Justin the other day. I was like, "Can I have soda again?" He was like, "Oh yeah, just cap it at 2." And I was like, "Dude, I don't even think I'll do that." Um, and up until today, I really haven't. But I'll usually have that like midday, get my midday dose of cancer, and then I'll do another one at night and get my nightly dose. And every
You're gonna
night
get
after I
blocked,
finish
dude.
that, I just pray that the cancer takes me out in my sleep. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
You're just
but
gonna
yeah.
get us blocked again.
Well, I did. I looked this up. I did look this up, and
Huh.
it did say that I was okay. So I'm
Oh,
tired of. Hmm.
we can talk about being unalive by cancer?
I was talking about this.
Mm. Shit.
Yeah,
I was just talking about cancer.
I'm sure we can talk about that. There's plenty of pages that talk about worse stuff.
Seriously, right? Why do we get targeted? Like, I think we got canceled. Like, by the way, for anyone not listening, we got like 4 times already. The account got
Really? They're all
eliminated.
because of
Yeah.
me.
But why?
I
Like,
don't
we
know.
literally don't say anything.
I don't know.
We
I
don't give
don't know.
out protocols. We don't talk about anything as bad as other accounts. Like, why?
Yeah, but you gotta like. There's always that's honestly something we should be looking for as long as it's not the wrong things. Like I mean, like Justin got booted off of YouTube for, at the end of the day,
Well,
most of the things that we talk about
Justin
uh,
got booted off of YouTube because of that one podcast with the doctor about the
about the vid.
how he stay open during times he shouldn't.
Yeah. Um
So
but I mean
that's why.
there was plenty of other things like that people will get, you know, censored at the end of the day
Yeah,
for.
but then it's weird because when I debate it, there's like, oh yeah, we checked. There's nothing wrong with your
Mhm.
account. We're back online. I'm like,
Uh, there's probably a lot of AI involved, so
okay, yeah.
probably can't be super accurate,
It's not some fat Kevin behind the screen that says like, oh, these guys look so good. I'm gonna ban them.
No, no, it's they have like their little marks, and it'll.
Anyone named
There's
Kevin is
no.
gonna come after me now.
There's probably that's a very common name. There's probably tons of them that work for YouTube.
Eh, I heard it being used as the male equivalent for Karen.
Karen.
So I don't
Eh,
think Kevin is the actual equivalent, but they just name it that way. So I'm like, all right, whatever.
I feel like it would be more of like a Todd or like a
I was gonna say Rob. Yeah.
Robert,
Hmm.
Arthur. That's a
Bob.
good one. that's
Bob.
fa- that's Rob though.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Speaking of Bob, I just went a couple days ago when Bob in Stranger Things was unalived by the dogs. Poor guy. Poor
Wait, wait, wait.
Sam. I call him
You're
Chucky.
way behind.
Yeah, bro. I just started season 3.
I don't remember that part.
This was when the Mind Flyer was on.
You
The
have
very.
until the end of December.
Oh, I'll make
That's
it.
that's when the finale comes out.
I'll make it.
I
Easy.
didn't like after 2, I think. I wasn't a fan. I think it got a little bit corny to me, but I think they did a good job so far season 5 of not making it.
Yeah.
It it is, and I don't remember if these seasons are like this, but it's a lot more graphic than I remember. Like, I'm talking niggas are getting fucked up in the
Did
5th
you just say
season.
the N word?
Yes. It's my word. The fuck? I use that quite often. I'm sure I'm
We're
surprised you
definitely
haven't.
no, not on YouTube, not in a podcast. We're definitely getting banned. Anyway, doesn't matter.
No, you could say that.
Um,
They don't care about none of that. But like there was one specific part where someone got like jabbed through the back of the head and it like came out, and I was like, I don't remember this being that aggressive.
hmm,
Like I remember it being them trying to like I guess I mean I haven't watched it in so long. I didn't even realize the last season came out in like 2022. I didn't think it had been three
yeah, it
years.
was a while.
So maybe that's it. But I just remember thinking like I don't remember. I remember this playing more to like a children's kind of
Yeah.
demographic.
So season 1 definitely was like more children ish.
Well, they were like
Season
8 years old.
2, yeah, season 2 has some. Well, season 1 also has some. Like, there's a part that they all get the brain melted by L, so you start seeing like blood coming out of everywhere, and it's like, ugh.
Hmm.
um, you have some, but I wouldn't say like too graphic. I've seen, I can't remember which show I saw that it was way more graphic. I would even dare to say it was Reacher.
I never
I don't
watched
know if
that.
it's a good show. I like it.
That's the guy from Blue Mountain State, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember. I don't know. It's pretty good. The only episode so far that I didn't like at all, that I would actually say like I would have definitely skipped it, is, I don't know if you remember when Elle went away, like escaped to the city, and she met with her sister. That is the most
Yeah.
lame
Well,
episode.
so they did that because there was supposed to be a spin-off and everyone hated that episode so much that they just
Yeah,
poof. Kind of doesn't they just acted like we tried that, it didn't work.
yeah,
So,
it
yeah,
definitely
I
didn't
agree.
work.
No one liked it. No one liked it. Um but yeah, I'm done, so now I need to find a new show to watch.
Nice. Watch
But
Reacher.
I try honestly, man, like I've gotten so like I sold my PS5. Um which I should have done that so long ago, bro. So long ago. I mean, is that a cat crying?
No,
Oh, it's
they're
outside.
literally tearing the fence out from the,
Yeah,
like,
construction.
between my house and the house like on the opposite side. They are completely tearing the fence down. I don't even know why.
Yeah.
The homeowner came a little bit ago, and he was telling us like, yeah, they didn't even ask the HOA to do that, so they just went for it. I'm like, all right,
Fuck it.
okay, I guess.
Fuck it.
But yeah, you said you sold your PS5.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a couple months ago. But like literally, dude, like I sold my PS5 and like within weeks, like I was starting the detail stuff. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't a thing that was, oh my god, this is taking over my life, obviously, but it was more of a thing of like I'll work till 9 p.m. if I feel like it now. Like before, it was more like let me get this done so I can play the game after. You know what I mean?
mm,
But like I sold that, and then like now I don't know. I'm just not like I got those couple books. Most of the nights, more often than not, I'm more in a mood to like just read those than watch TV. Like I'm just becoming um, bored with that, I guess. So I don't really do it too much anymore. So I don't really want to find a new show. It's more of if like there's one show that comes out, dude. If you when you're done with this, if you like I don't want to say monsters because that sounds corny, But if you like that kind of stuff, From is one of the best shows I've ever seen in my entire life. It's Did you ever watch Lost?
Yeah,
So you know Franklin, I believe his name is, the black
I
dad.
it was a while ago. I don't remember
He's
the
like
cast.
literally the only black guy on the show.
I remember there was a fat guy. That's all.
No, not him. But there's a black guy, and he's one of the main characters in From. Anyways, that show, the next season comes out early 2026. I'm watching that shit. But like literally one of the best shows I've ever watched. Very good storyline, like insane plot twists. But basically, it's like this family that they're traveling in an RV. They are going on this road. There's a tree that fell down, and they get stopped in the road. So they turn around and they end up going through this and take a different road, and they go through this town. So they're going through the town. And they notice it's like it looks abandoned, but there's people everywhere. And so like they roll down the window and they're like, "Hey, like we're lost. We're trying to get out of here, whatever." And nobody will talk to them. They just ignore them and keep walking. So like, what the fuck? So they are like, "Fuck it." So they just keep driving on the road. They think they are out, but then they end up right back in the same spot, and they realize they do it a bunch of times all night, and they realize they're stuck.
I
So
think
it's
I saw
like,
the trailer of that. Yeah,
yeah, so it's like they can't, nobody can get out, and there's like these people that come out at nighttime, and they look like regular people, and they like persuade you. They're like super nice, and they like try to persuade you to come out, and then if you open a window or go outside or invite them in, it's over with.
gotcha.
So it's a really good show. I recommend you definitely watch it.
Interesting. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
keep it in mind.
yeah.
Um, yeah, the one thing I'm gonna watch in January is the Stark show from Game of Thrones.
Oh, is there another spinoff?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my second try to watch that show, and I
Game of
stopped
Thrones.
again. Yeah,
Why? My sister just devoured that show, by the way.
I personally enjoy it, but Kaylee liked it for a second and like acted like she was gonna watch it, and then stopped watching it. So I was like, "Fuck."
I will keep watching it myself. Fuck it.
I just don't ever like have a
Yeah,
time to do that. I'm like,
I
I don't
know.
know when I want to sit down and watch because at night I'm like, damn, I want to go to bed. I started being more like you and getting up. I get up. That's a huge thing that I am very grateful for from prep. Today was the first time I've slept in past like 6 a.m. in a long time, a
Hmm.
long time. So
Lucky.
like I get up at that time and then you know, go to sleep a lot earlier. You go to sleep at like fucking 8, like an old person though.
I get to bed at 8 or 8:30, but I'm usually not turning everything off until 8:39. Sometimes like a little bit later. But yeah, no, I
That's
know it
insane.
totally. I love it. When I am already done and I look at the phone and it's like 8 p.m. and I'm getting in bed, I'm like, yeah, let's fucking waste some time on TikTok.
Uh,
I just laugh my ass off on TikTok before going to bed. Spike some dopamine that way.
you're not supposed to do that.
Oh, I know. I have my red light glasses.
Oh, you don't wear
I,
those?
when I remember,
I know, right? Sometimes I don't even, yeah.
I
But for the
definitely
most
don't
part, like,
use them. Yeah, I definitely don't use them when the sun goes down. But if, like, for example, when the time came that my cortisol was a little bit high, that don't make me do the Dutch test, I did use them.
oh, you had to do a
So
Dutch test?
yeah, a while ago,
Um,
it came a little
how?
bit high towards the evening. It was that time that I was waking up like 3 or 4 times during the night, plus the GH stuff and everything. So I wore them. It definitely helped. But now that
Yeah,
I'm sleeping like a baby, I'm like, I'm good. Plus, there's the thing like some people watch TV up until the very second, or are with their phones up until the very second they go to bed, and they're fine.
yeah, of
It's just a
course.
matter of how resilient and how sensitive you are to those kinds of things. So,
See, that's where my mindset is like, you have those two options. Let's say you are one of those people.
hmm,
You are only going to benefit if you do those things. And if you don't do them, you're basically, because you have no idea, right? It could catch up to you at some point, but you're just
absolutely.
playing the game of like, so in my head, I'm always like, why would I not just do that? you know? So, like, in those scenarios where and that's why I feel like there's probably some stuff that I speak on and have been speaking on and stand on for a while that seem like too much probably. Um, but again, like that's my mind. I've never seen any negative. I've only seen positive from
Yeah,
the little things that we do, right? You know,
obviously.
does everybody need to drink ACV in the morning? Probably not, right? But for me, I genuinely and here's my thing too. I don't give a fuck if something's placebo. If it makes me feel better
You'll
or
do it.
operate better, I'm gonna do it. But
Yeah.
that always begs the question to me, like for because I know this answer for so many coaches and even people that I know personally that post. And I was just talking to somebody at the gym today about this, like people that they post shit, you know, for a
They don't do
fact
it.
because you know them in real life. That's not you, bro. That's not you. How much of like what you preach about in your like values, ideologies, and stuff do you feel like you truly consistently live by? Like, do you feel like you do a good job of most things? Because like, I don't
Of
see you on there like pressing people to put on their red light glasses and shit, but I do. Like I do wear
yeah.
mine. You know.
I would say like I don't press people on even stop using the phone. I always say like don't use screen like 60 minutes before bed, and I just said like I use it up until the very moment. But if you pay attention, I only mention it on the times that it's like, okay, when I say that you're dealing with X, Y, and Z,
Yes.
this is gonna help you deal with that and help you fix it. But if you're not dealing with that, if I'm talking about anything else, I'm not gonna mention it. I'm not gonna say it like these are life. Like I would preach the gut health drink, no matter what you, no matter who
Mm-hmm.
you are, no matter what you're dealing with, even if it's nothing. But I will not preach stop using your phone like 60, 90 minutes before bed for like every single person. Like again,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
some
Yeah.
people, what I was referring to earlier, some people have that nice habit of maybe watching a show with their spouses before they go to bed
Yep.
because it's their time together and they like
Yep.
that. Like me with my phone, it's usually like me and Angelica just watching hilarious things, laughing our ass off for like 20 minutes before
Mm-hmm.
turning everything off and then going to bed. So it's just like something that we do together and we like and enjoy. So it doesn't cause anything bad. However, if at any point in time I need to stop using the phone at night because of adrenals, sleep issues, or I don't know, stress at night, whatever, I will
Mm-hmm.
100% do it. And I tell my
Yep.
clients the same, like, this helps, that helps. You have sleep issues. Are you with the screen up all night? Can you avoid it? No. Okay, let's use red light glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Can you avoid it? Yes. Okay, wonderful. Let's do that. I
Yeah.
don't know. Plus,
That
watching a show or watching your phone with the red light glasses is kind of like weird at the beginning. So that's when I
it is.
forget.
Yeah.
It's not programmed in my head, but that's how I think of it. But other than that, whatever I say to do religiously, I do it myself for sure.
What do you think like your top like five things are?
Uh, well, gut health, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Movement in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Some I started getting into it, and I don't push it. Yes, yet I highly recommend it. Would be some sort of either meditation
Meditation.
or journaling. Yes. Like, doesn't have to be super extensive. I know some people do 30, 45 minutes. I don't want to spend that much time in the morning. 15 minutes for me, it's great. 20 minutes is great. Yeah, there you go.
I
I,
talked about this the other day. Yeah, that's something that I'm not like I'm not. I don't think I'm at a. I've not ascended to a meditation level yet. I'm
mm,
still not. I'm not against it, and I definitely don't think it doesn't help. I think I'm just not at a point where. I mean, you know, people don't change certain things until they're ready to change. Like that's
yeah.
not any less true for even us. You know, so it's one of those things I just haven't put the value into yet. I think,
Yeah,
but that but that
I would,
helps.
I would say it's, like for me, it's like a hit or miss because at the beginning I was just doing like the meditations like you will read on the Joe Dispenza's book.
Hmm.
Then it kind of like stopped working for me a little bit, like kind of get distracted. So I went into guided meditations. Then that kind of went off. So I'm just now letting my mind wander at the morning
Hmm.
and just going wherever it goes and paying attention where it goes. I don't know. I just sometimes like get out of it. Sometimes it becomes harder. Sometimes it works excellent, and sometimes it doesn't. So it's
Have you
like
seen those
a
videos of those
yeah.
people where it's like they'll set up the camera, sit in a chair, and have a timer next to them, and they'll be like raw dogging life for an hour to fix my attention span or something, and they'll put an hour timer on and just sit there and do nothing. No
Oh,
phones, no distractions. They just sit.
yeah, that's a tough one. But
I feel
it's
like
kind of like
that's
the same as what
yeah.
you would do when you go outside and walk without the phone. It's just one people is like going extreme and just doing absolutely nothing. Another person is just walking outside
Hmm.
and enjoying the views. You
Yeah.
have a distraction, but you don't have like the stimulants. But anyway, so that was three. Four, I would say probably like base supplements, B complex, DAM if you're on gear, even if you're just on tier T, it's always helpful.
Hmm.
Um, and then steps, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I would
I,
even change the supplements for reading now that I mentioned steps. Those two things, well, steps obviously, but dude, I have the pile of books that I've read in front of me, and it amazes me.
hmm.
Like I did the 1 month, one book a month goal in less than 6 months. Fucking insane, and it
That's
helps
crazy.
me a lot. But what
In
are you?
in what ways?
Just like mentally, like even when I speak to people, there was one time that I was talking to one of my uh close closest clients slash borderline
Yeah.
friends,
Hmm.
and he was asking some questions, and I just texted him like a decent sized text, like not like an extreme paragraph, but a good chunk of words. And the way I wrote it and how I framed everything, I was like, damn. And I wrote right below, it's like, shit, tell me I've been reading without telling me I've been reading. And he's like, yeah, I can tell. It's just, I don't know, the perception of things, the understanding of things, the words and how do you express yourself in certain situations and towards people. It just shows that you are a more um intellectual person when it comes to your reading, not just like higher IQ. It's just,
Hmm.
I don't know, better understanding, different, better ways to see things, and multiple ways to see things.
I
Especially
think
if it,
that's the only way to get to that like higher level of communication is being able
yeah,
to see things from every position. Um, I think for me that started with more of like a look for silver lining kind of cliche, you
yeah.
know?
But then you'll notice as you read, I would say like not reading general, but what you read also plays a part. Because if you're
Of
reading just
course, yeah.
fiction and romantic drama and whatever shit, then yeah, probably your intellect isn't gonna grow much.
Yeah.
But if you read like self-help books or business books or growth books, whatever the fuck those are, then 100% it will help you tremendously. Some books they're kind of like dreading for me. For example, the Maxwell, the 15 Laws. That was
Yeah.
kind of like like a tough read, like a slower read, just because of how he explains things is not as
Easy to
flowy
understand.
for
Yeah.
me. They're easy to understand. It's just like "Ugh," that kind of
Yeah.
expression.
Mhm.
But then, for example, Joe Dispenza's book, dude, I devoured those like
Yeah.
so damn fast. Same as Psycho Cybernetics, because if you look when you read them, they even say some topics that we talk about, like
I know,
neurobiology
yeah.
and stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, ooh, now you got my interest in, and I just fucking went through it so fast.
Yeah. There's been a couple books like that where I'm like it's a good like positive reinforcement cuz it'll be talking about something that maybe I've already handled mentally or something like that.
Hmm.
And it's like a I know exactly what he's talking about because I've already been through that and done
Yeah,
that. So it's like there's some parts that I'm like, like I know for a fact I'm already good here. All this big chunk I needed for sure, but at least I know I'm already, down the path like I think I am.
yeah, for sure. No, it's pretty interesting when I see those. But yeah, how are you liking those books, by the way?
They're good. I'm reading I haven't started uh, this one, the 15 laws that we were just talking about. I haven't started this one yet, but I'm going through the breaking the habit of being yourself one
That
right
one
now.
is
Yeah.
incredible.
It's pretty good. Yeah. It's very I know it's good cuz I don't I'm not like, ah, when can I be done reading this? You know?
Yeah, I didn't feel exactly like that, but I lean towards that with the 15 laws. I read a
Yeah.
couple of Maxwell's books, and they're all the same. He's just he's a very old person, and he speaks as so. So in my personal case, it kind of like reflects on how the reading is. It kind of like it's slow. It's a little bit more like proper, with the terminologies and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. They are very good books. It's just for me, it's like a slower read because of that matter. That's all.
Yeah.
But very good books. But what are your five non-negotiables?
I mean, for me personally, um, a lot of them are going to be similar to you. I think the morning time I think is extremely crucial for everybody. So for me, like the movement and like something difficult in the morning. Even now, when I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how much cardio I'm supposed to be hitting, but like I can't, like it's hard for me to pull myself away from doing more than I probably should, you know. But just getting some form of like difficult movement in the morning. If at all possible, which for most people it should be, yeah, a walk in the morning's great, but if you can do morning cardio, I think it's huge, a huge, uplift for the day. So I'll do that every day, no matter what, pretty much. Um, I mean, this one's kind of obvious, but the diet, the like you knocked off supplements for reading. I think for most people, if they ate more like we do, and obviously not talking about people on gear and things like that, and I'll also coupled it with my other non-negotiable, which is easier for me where I live, but getting in the sun as much as possible
Mhm.
every single day. But that with the diet, like I think people could get away with much less in terms of the supplementation route if they focus heavily on those two things. And I feel like people don't really understand the importance of. That's why I one of the things again that I stand on, get all my clients on board with, and that I try to like push on to people is how important the micronutrients are, how important the quality of the food that you're inputting is,
Yeah,
because that's been the biggest change for me in like my life and what I've seen bring the most change, progress in the gym, everything. So that would definitely be one of them. Um, let's see. I mean, for me personally, it's always exercise, lifting, and in some form. Obviously,
yeah,
I take my day off here and there, but um, and then I think doing something that like which we're lucky to be able to do that as just the main career, but like doing something you enjoy, even no matter how small it is, every single day. So like for me,
yeah,
I have quite a few of them that I do. Like obviously, the jobs is not really a job for us because I love doing it. So there's that. Then also just like the times that I have in the morning peaceful to myself, or when I like smoke at night before bed, or little things like that. It can be super small things, or I'll go to the beach and walk and like things like that to put you in kind of a calm environment because the day to day is so unbelievably stressful. And I feel like people are like on edge from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. There's zero time in there to like decompress. And I see like the clients that I have that have a whole lot of trouble and like stress is one of their big things. Every single time, there's zero time in the day where they get any type of peace. So I think that could go with like morning movement and things like that, but I think a dedicated time for like that, wind
yeah.
down, calm down, release of the day. So what's that for?
I believe so.
Sun, movement, diet, doing something
Exercise.
peaceful, or yeah, and then exercise. So
Yeah.
that's five pretty much.
When it comes to
Yeah.
diet, I actually had this conversation with a lead yesterday, now client.
Hell yeah.
And I told him because he was doing macros, and
Hmm.
then he was doing a good job meeting all the macros, and I told him my opinion on macros. I don't really like it much, especially for people who don't have that high
Exactly.
experience. And I explained the whole micronutrient aspect. It's like, yeah, you can like for I put the most extreme, the if you fit your macros diet, and people doing just pastries and dessert and ice cream, making them fit in macros, but
It's
then they
easy.
feel like shit that compared to one that is eating the same way and looking so much better, like eating the same macros. Sorry, I'm feeling so much better because of the foods they eat for those macros. I'm like, I'm okay with you doing macros as you've been doing. However, I want to emphasize, and I'm going to send you a list of foods that I want you to
Yup.
pick from because I need you to get the micronutrients. That will help us build the muscle and lose the fat that you told me you want. Because if
Mhm.
you eat like shit, you may feel good for a little bit, but eventually you will feel like shit and you will look like shit as well. And that rises to a whole other a lot of set of problems. So he understood it very well. He said, "Yeah, I usually eat very, very clean. Like I haven't had sugar in a while. The only thing I have will be like a carb powder for pre-workout stuff like that." And then he drinks milk, so of course I
Mhm.
put him on A2 milk. Obviously,
A2.
dude, I started wanting to tell them, it's like, hey, can we do some milk? But then
I
I'm
don't
like,
like I
yeah,
hate
it's
milk,
okay.
bro.
Huh?
I hate milk.
I would 100% just drink it on a glass, just like that. I used to. I'm like, yeah.
Not a fan. Not a fan. But yeah, I mean that's
But I would probably put it on a meal that has a protein shake, so I would use it with that.
yeah. That would be the only way for sure.
Mm.
But I like a good almond milk or like a oat milk. I'm chilling with that.
Dude, you need to try cashew milk.
I have. That's good too.
Dude, I don't know why I like it the most. I tried
Hmm.
coconut milk, it's fire, but then cashew milk, it's
I think it's
amazing.
creamier.
Yeah, it works excellent for the creamies. Very, very well.
Good
But
to know.
speaking of macros, tell the people how the show went and what's the plan next. People want to love would love to
Shit,
hear
show the show went horribly.
that.
Um, yeah, I mean, we didn't even place an open. I posted that on my. That's what I think. That's what fucks with me the most is like when I posted that story of like, oh, this physique won the class and this physique didn't even place. Like, bro,
And it's like
it
30 pounds heavier,
40,
40 pounds, sorry.
which is ridiculous. Yeah, no, I mean, morning show. Um, I felt exactly how I felt in my first show when I went on. So I did True Novice first, which is like never competed in PC, whatever.
Yeah, sorry.
Um, and I remember like I was standing in line and I felt exactly how I felt the first time. I was looking around and I was like, just put the fries in the bag. That's a wrap. You know what I mean? And they held me in center. And but like it in my head, I probably deserved it because I went into um I definitely had more of an issue than I would have liked to with like holding poses. Not that it was like, oh, you can't hold a pose to save your life. It was more of just a, like, I would love to be able to hold this for like 5 more seconds. Um, so my ideology was I don't want to overwork, and I don't care about true novice. And so like in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna go like 70%. I'm gonna get the get myself situated on stage, basically prime myself for the night or the open class. Um, and like that mixed with I think just like too much confidence, maybe I don't know. Like it's not like I went out there and was like, oh whatever. But I
Yeah.
definitely wasn't like fucking giving 120%. Um, and like when I went out there, I had my number in just an awkward spot for how I posed, and so like they had me twisted and fucking up my entire like thing. Like that posing was probably trash. I don't even think I've seen a video of it just yet. Um, but I was still in center the whole time, and then in the night show, they gave me third, and that's where I'll stop before I say things that I don't want to say. But it was definitely like a oh shit. And then open, I was like fourth in the morning show, third or fourth, and then I didn't even place in the night show.
Yeah.
So it was more of like a shit, like just a shock. I was like, nothing made sense really. It wasn't like I was even pissed or anything. It was more of just like yeah. I mean, you think you're But again, I said this before the show, bro. Like this was my point. I have no idea where I stand. Now we know. um,
But that doesn't even sound accurate, honestly.
I don't think it does me any good to go down that path.
Yeah. No, no, no.
So,
Of course not. But it's just like one thing is if you would place like on the lineup like second or third, and then they move you a little bit down to like third or fourth, or you stay in that place. Okay, but standing dead center, and then you get placed third, and then on the other one being third or fourth, and then not even placing. That is just like when, how, why?
well, and
Like,
that's the thing that upset me the
did you
most.
mistaken my 7 for a 1? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like a bad judging, but it's like, did any mistake happen where they mixed the numbers? And then when they give the trophies, they were like, oh shit, no, we fucked up. Oh well.
And that's the biggest thing though was like when we did the open class and when we came out just by the
Yeah.
order of it in the original, I was on the far outside. To not be moved once, not even get compared to definitely some guys I should have been compared against, bro. Like
Well, that
in
I
my
wouldn't say
humblest
anything
opinion.
against it because like that is some people don't never get moved. So he's like, you know,
Well, the thing was with this show, they literally said at the athlete meeting in the morning, like, and I know like this is similar in other, but they made it very clear that like first they said we want to try, we want to do our best to give everybody a taste of what center stage feels like, which is like that's fucking stupid.
yeah,
And then two, they're like basically all basically decisions are going to be made pretty quickly this morning, and there's going to be nothing. You're just going to walk out, grab awards, and go off, which is what happened at the night show.
hmm,
um, which I feel like there's definitely some like there's definitely some times where like you still want to come on to the night show because things could change. That was like not the case at this show.
no,
Like not a shot. But yeah, it was weird. I was really mixed emotions, pissed kind of until like 20 minutes after when Justin texted me and I sent him some pictures, whatever, and he was basically like, yeah, I mean, I agree with the placings. That was until he found out that I because he was like, oh, you won true novice by a long shot. Like that's
yeah,
easy. So that one was obviously whatever. But like the open when he was like, yeah, I mean, I can see it. I agree. Whatever. Like when I heard because that's I think I said this to you last podcast too. It's like if I deserve to lose or whatever placing
then
again
so
I
be it. Yeah,
deserve. So like it was weird when he said that. It was like a all right, kind of thing. It's that's I mean it's that sucks because I lost to literally like 150-pound natural kid in true novice, which is ridiculous. But
what did he say about the true novice one? Or he didn't
no,
say
he
anything?
didn't really. I mean, like again, I didn't give a fuck about that, like at
Yeah,
quite literally at all. I only did it because I hadn't competed in 4 years, and I was like, I kind of want to warm up.
gotcha. Just more time on stage,
Which
huh?
it worked because had I not done that, then my posing would have been awful for the night show. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I felt like it was horrible. And when I look back at videos and stuff, I'm happy with how I pose and I'm happy
Okay.
with the physique. But they told me I wasn't tight enough and that I needed more back density, basically.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm
I,
thinking,
I would say on the pictures everything looks peeled, like shoulders, back, even the lower back as well, chest definitely. The one thing that I didn't see would be just the like how people when they get super lean and dry, the abs or the veins all around the abs. I did not see that.
which is
At
weird because
all.
I had those. Like I have videos before going on the stage and they're there.
Yeah, no, it could be. I mean, one thing is on person, one thing is on pictures,
Mhm.
obviously. So,
But I get what you're saying.
um,
I definitely could have been a bit grainier. I think is what like the what you're kind
but
of
it
saying.
was just in the midsection for what it appeared to me. That's what I'm saying.
I also will say like number one, we had this conversation before. In my opinion, now like this was before refeed days and stuff. Like my lowest weight was like 212. That was a much more streamlined physique for sure. Definitely felt, but I didn't feel going into the show like I couldn't contract well. So I think it was probably a mix of especially some of those pictures are like at the end when I was like
No.
it was over with already, and I'm
Yeah.
just like pissed off. Especially the one there's one picture I don't think I posted it, but it was like the lineup when I in True Novice when I like got the like dude I fucking that was the laziest pose I've ever done in my life. It's like get me the fuck off this stage. This is ridiculous. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Is what it is, you know.
It is what it
I
is.
personally
It
was
was still
happy
good.
with how I looked, which was, I think, what shocked me the most. Because like usually
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna lose, whatever." But I was, fairly confident in that. But I will say when I got there, I saw like two dudes, and I was like, "Well, winning the show is out of the picture." Uh, and the dude that I originally said that about won the whole show. And he deserved it too. He looked insane,
The
insane,
one in the
insane.
middle, your friend?
No, they held him center stage the entire morning show in our open class, and then
Yeah.
gave him like fifth at the night show. And he was
Me.
just as pissed because he got buried in classic too. He didn't even place.
Yeah. There's something odd with that show, dude. Something weird. That does not happen
And that's
normally.
and that's why like I really clearly obviously nationals out of the picture, but there is another show in December here, and I really
Yeah, I
wanted
was
to.
gonna ask you because I think you said two shows and nationals.
No, no,
Not
no,
that you
just
would do, not that you would do, but you could do like another show other than nationals.
there was one before. I just wasn't gonna be ready
Ah, okay,
for
it
it.
was before. Okay, okay, okay.
But like I definitely wanted to feed my ego a little bit and like be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this show too. Like just to either solidify it or give me some peace of mind. But
Mm.
I was just like, that has the potential to set me up to for even worse. So I'm not gonna do that.
I
I
mean,
but like I
honestly,
could. That's the thing I could have. I feel like I could prep for another 7 months.
hmm.
I felt really good the last. I only had like 2 weeks this entire prep where it was like I'm not sure how much more I can last feeling like this, and that was it. I felt great the rest of prep.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I remember the one time that you felt like shit was when you started with the detailing, those first days with the heat too.
Well, it was fine until like 2 weeks in, and then that was when I was hitting like
Mm.
5-ish weeks out, and that's when it was like. Then
Yeah.
from like 5 weeks to like 3 weeks sucked, and then at like 3 weeks we started eating a fuck ton of food.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I remember.
but yeah, I
Well,
mean,
I
I
mean,
was I was
it's
probably 7 pounds above my lowest weight, so it was definitely a much fuller, you know, physique. But
mm,
looking at and I was like looking at my lowest versus like the look we brought to stage with the guy that was my opposing coach, and it was like luckily it did not as much more streamlined as it looked. I did not look like I lost size,
on the
which I think
lowest.
is yes, which is good to know for next time.
Yeah,
Because sometimes you get a little, you really push that conditioning, you get stringy. You don't want that.
bro, you told me. You told me, dude.
Everyone's been there. But
I
that, but
am
damn it,
not.
that's the physique that won me a class, bro. So I literally in my head, I was making that. I was like, dude, maybe I should just drop 40 pounds and go back to this physique. This clearly was fucking better.
Oh no, please do never. Uh no, dude. I don't know. I'm not regretting it getting so pickled, but I was definitely overly
Mm,
dieted, like
yeah,
very much so. And
yeah.
then all the issues that came with it. I'm like, yeah, maybe next time we
Mm,
stop once we see my weight dropping so fast, or at least we feed a little bit. I could have 125% could have eaten more
yeah.
leading to the show, and on the last few days when we were kind of like carving up, I did not carve up much, if any at all.
Really?
Like the meals, I can probably find the meals, but they were not super high. Obviously, I didn't have the muscle for it,
Mm-hmm.
but I also wasn't changing much when it comes to the weight and everything, and feeling felt good. And also on prejudging, I could barely flex my chest.
Mm.
I would not feel my chest when I was flexing. Now I'm confused. Some people may say like that is spilled, but I think it's not. I think spilled you would
Uh-uh.
have like an insane pump. It's just absolutely flat. I
You'd
could
just be
feel like
watery.
yeah, but I mean like feeling and pump wise, you would feel very very good.
Yeah, no, you probably were
Um,
flat as shit.
I- yeah, I wasn't like super flat, but I was definitely like I could have done more,
Mm-hmm.
definitely more. But on to the next. Now I want to see if I did put 40 pounds difference. I
You?
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I should be at least 200 pounds on stage.
What were you last time? 170 something?
163.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm 124, and I could probably have dropped like 30 pounds
I mean,
with water and everything.
I thought I was gonna be like 200, and I ended up being 218. So
Maybe we shall see. But it's definitely gonna be fun. And what's the plan now? What do you got? What are you?
I don't know. I'm actually I've actually not been following the plan the past couple days,
Oh shit!
and not in the way anybody's thinking either. I'm like, I definitely have gotten a little bit of a mental
Break.
disorder around
Oh
my
shit!
physique right now. Like, dude, so we went back to high days. Um, I'm up a couple pounds, maybe, but
Yeah.
like I have had 2 meals today, and I underdid the carbs on both of them by a good bit.
How much?
I don't know, if I'm supposed to have 550, maybe I did like 400, 350 grams of rice.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
Eh,
use honey in places. I'm basically like middle of our like lower day and like higher day.
yeah, in between.
Yeah, I just am I don't know. I don't want to be fat again, bro. I just don't.
I
And
get it. I get
I've been doing extra cardio too. Like I already did. I think I'm supposed to do 200 calories a day. That's what the plan was. I'm waiting for him to message me back. But I'm supposed to do 200 on the high days before when we were doing them, and I've been doing like 6.
Okay. I mean, I would say like going from how many calories on cardio did you have the highest before the show?
Shit, the highest
Like
it
a
ever
thousand,
was, the highest it ever was
800.
5,600.
How much a day?
That was like 900 something a day, but that was like 1 week. The majority of the time, uh-oh. Hold on.
Headphones die. Headphones dies.
Technical difficulties, people.
Mhm.
It's okay.
It happens. Headphones don't last forever.
All right, there we go. We're good.
Can you hear me?
Um,
No.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're good then.
Oh,
Um,
that sounds like a little delay. Shit.
oh really?
Okay. No, not there. You were taking time on barbers. Okay. Um. I was gonna say like
What was I saying?
usually if you have like uh I would say 800
Oh,
calories a day.
that's what I was doing. 800.
Yeah. So I wouldn't drop drastically like directly to 200 and then bump your food up that much,
Well,
even
when
if
we
you
were doing
were
the
super
high days,
flat.
I was just doing 200.
Well, but you came from a lot of exercise, so now I would just do it like gradually. I know you did the high days a lot on your peak week, but then I will still not put too much food, and then also don't do too much cardio, but also like not too little. So I would probably do what you were doing, like a halfway through, a halfway in between the carbs,
Mm-hmm.
and also like maybe I wouldn't do 600, maybe I would do five, like an in between 200 and 800, something like
Nah,
that. So you're not too far.
I might bump it back to 800 to be honest.
Okay, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
And we got rid of True Tight End still, so
There you go. Then why would you
not
want to pump
much
it
though.
more?
Because I don't want to get fat whatsoever.
No, but you also want to grow in the meantime. That's a very thin line, honestly, between the mental
I know, dude.
aspect and the physical benefits. Like, yeah, of course, you're gonna see the scale climb up. You're gonna think of all the people that are like, oh, I'm just 5 pounds above stage weight 5 weeks
Bro,
after.
that's
Like, yeah,
crazy
mother.
because that's all that's been in my head all day long, bro.
It is what it is. But then the people who are saying it are like 247 pounds lean on stage, and we are just like
Not the ones I've seen.
Well, it just depends. But anyway, it's like you don't know how your body's gonna react. Again, some people like when I asked Nick Walker, honestly, um, right after my show, he's like, "Bro, just relax because after my shows, I usually gain 15 pounds after the first weekend. Then it all goes away, but you're fine." So it's like, all right, there. It's just a toughly spot because you've never been here before at this size and at this much calories and doing this little rebound, so you don't really know how your body's gonna react. Plus,
Hmm.
some people, like most people, don't even share that. They just look lean, but they may be like 7, 10 pounds after stage.
Hmm.
And some people who do say like, "Yeah, I'm just 3 pounds above stage weight," like 5 weeks after, they're actually holding themselves back. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I would just say like, if anything, just try to not let the scale weight influence much. Easier said than done, obviously. But then measure things from pictures of measurements, like waist measurements, calipers, stuff like that, and go based on that. That will be more accurate for sure.
Yeah, damn near. My pictures damn near look better.
Then I would just go based on that. But definitely don't. I probably did this honestly at the beginning. Just don't hold yourself back out of fear because this important time that you were saying like, oh, I want to be super disciplined, I want to take advantage of the rebounds. Like, well, if
I'm
you're
definitely
holding
not
yourself
doing it to
back,
that
you're not
extent.
taking advantage.
Holding back would be like running my low day plan instead of my high day plan, I feel like.
Or running an in between and doing 800 calories of cardio.
Well, I'm probably not going to do 800. Six is doable.
Yeah. Plus, like, just your body wants to recover, dude. You've been in prep for a while. Even if you feel good, it's
I
like
feel
just
fine.
give it a break.
I feel fine.
Give your fucking body a break, dude.
I am. I haven't done any.
We
That's
should
not
have the
true.
listeners comment in the chat what you should do. Let's see what they think
Yeah,
you
I
should
trust
do.
them. I trust them for sure.
Let,
Nah, but
we'll,
I told
we'll see
myself
what
I
you
wasn't gonna work out hard and I wasn't gonna do X, but and I can't do that. He told me not to do that in peak week. I couldn't do it then either.
Well, not training
Sorry,
hard is much harder, obviously.
but I also am like, it's also been obviously very easy to not like night of the show. He texted me and was like, um, go out, get a meal, whatever. Just he was basically like, just don't eat pizza, which is funny because this is what I've said this to my clients since I started coaching. Like when I give people like if I give you a cheat meal or a free meal or whatever, especially like if for whatever reason, I always say don't go eat pizza. Because for me, in my opinion, there's fucking zero. There's if unless it's like a super lifestyle client and you're like, just you're getting the meal just so you and your wife want to go out, or whatever the case may be. That's a different story. But like when I'm talking about like bodybuilders and shit, like for whatever reason, I don't know why. It's the only food that I'm like, please just don't go eat that. Just don't go eat that. Because it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's
I
the
know.
but that's what he said to me.
I
It
am
was like just
exactly the same way. And I even think that for myself, like that one time I had pizza, it was delicious, but I'm like,
horrible
there's barely
afterwards.
any protein. There's no, I mean, I don't feel bad because I didn't have like Domino's or Pizza Hut or whatever. I had like good restaurant Italian style
Yeah, yeah,
pizza
yeah.
or something. So that's different. But I would always, if I ever have pizza ever again, I would always make sure at least I have McCreamy after.
Yeah, it's not worth it to me. It's
No,
not worth
just
it.
pizza and just like regular ice cream. That is the most absolute garbage shit that you can do. It's just like, what the fuck are you even doing?
Yeah, and
I,
that's
I
exactly what he
100%
said. He was
agree.
like, "I would rather it not be like that." He was like, basically, go get something that's, I
I
know he
rather
knows I
you.
know what he's saying.
Do you know this guy that like puts like pounds of mayonnaise on his food and he's all the way shredded? I
Uh-uh.
can't remember the name now, but every restaurant he goes, he's like, "Where's the mayonnaise?" And they brought him the mayonnaise, whatever, and he like pours the mayo on his food, like burgers and stuff. I'd
That's
rather you
gross.
do that, like go get like a 4x4 and just dunk
At
it
least
in
you
a
have
bucket of
protein.
mayonnaise than eat. Yeah, at least a bucket.
Uh,
I love mayonnaise though.
ew. I'm not. I will eat it, but I'm not that. I'm not a huge fan like that.
No, I'm definitely not gonna eat it like that, but it's good. I remember in Argentina. I mean, shit, I would put mayonnaise on fries.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but I did it one time, and someone saw me, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"What?"
most people don't like that.
It's like, "What?" I would say like the most weirdest thing I saw with mayonnaise is people using it to bake cakes.
Ew, gross. That's fucking disgusting.
I would say this. It does sound disgusting though. However, it's eggs and olive oil.
Gross.
You put
Tangy in a
eggs
cake?
and
I'm
oil
good.
in the cake.
Yeah, but mayonnaise is tangy and cake's not.
Yeah, it overpowers the flavor. I would not do it myself though. But apparently, the people who do it is like you don't even taste it because the flavor of the cake directly overpowers. I'm like, all right, good for you, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you keep doing that. I'm good.
I know.
I'll
Let
just
me
put
know
those
if
ingredients in
let me know if
separately.
the cake that you made has it, so I don't eat it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I'm like, fuck
But
yeah, no.
yeah, no, I mean, so
Okay,
he
hold on.
texted me that, but
Speaking
I was literally
before we go, speaking of dressings, in your opinion, what is the What is the best dressing or sauce ever?
yum yum sauce.
What the fuck is that?
Nah, that only goes with sushi though.
No, it can be
And
anything. Like people
spicy
who
mayo
love
for sure.
barbecue, spicy mayo.
Yeah, or Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh, that's gas.
Super versatile.
That
Super
is true.
versatile.
Fuck.
Damn, I might have to go get some Chick-fil-A fries today.
Boo-hoo. That's another thing. Like
No, saying that is a
in
good
my
thing.
no, but I was being sarcastic. But Matt Jansen, he's known for his Chick Fil A for prep. He didn't give me any Chick Fil A.
Oh, that sucks.
That's probably why I was so flat.
Probably. You should have done the fries like I
He
did.
he even has like, well, I was doing what I was still I had vodka too, but I'm like, ah, what the fuck. He even has like a specific order he makes his guys do. Like I think it's like a chicken sandwich, large fries, 3 strips or 4 strips. I don't know, something like that. But
Mm,
yeah, it's like he did whatever. I'm like, I forgot. Fuck. But I haven't had Chick
motherfucker.
Fil A in so long, dude.
It's good. It's definitely good.
Would you say is the best fast food place for like sandwich style things?
That depends on what counts.
What do you mean?
Because Five Guys is definitely at the top.
Mm,
But I'm not sure how fast food that is.
it is fast.
Hmm.
I don't know. Some people consider fast food as only places who have drive through, and I don't agree.
Drive-throughs.
I don't agree with that.
I mean, I think
Chipotle
for
is
the
fast food,
aspect of,
technically.
huh?
Chipotle is fast food.
One, most of them have drive-throughs now, and two, no, it's not
Why not?
because like like a. It's just not.
Why
It's
not?
just not. It's just not. It's just not.
No, I'm not gonna take that answer because it is fast food that you can get relatively quickly. You can take it to go, and you can even handheld it with your fucking hands if you order a burrito. He's looking at it.
Food that can be prepared quickly and easily and is sold in restaurants and snack bars as a quick meal or to be taken out. I guess.
It is a
I
fast food
guess.
place.
I guess. Whatever.
It's a healthy fast food place because usually when you speak of the fast food, you relate it to
Not
junk directly.
no the seed oils, brother.
Well, but I mean, like compared to McDonald's, it's
I was just
healthier.
being sarcastic.
Fucker.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, you will take Five Guys
Probably.
over Shake Shack?
Shake Shack is weak.
Really?
Yeah. If I had a Whataburger near me, I'm taking Whataburger every time.
That good?
The fries peril in comparison to Five Guys, but the milkshakes and the other food make up for it for sure. And they have spicy ketchup. Get
Oh,
fucked.
Wait, but hold on, because you're talking about fries, but the main thing it will be the burger.
Yeah, that's why I said
The,
everything else is better.
okay, so the burger even is better than Five Guys.
In my opinion, it's bigger too.
Oh wow, Five Guys is
They're
decent in
bigger.
size too.
These things are round. Like these things are round,
Fuck.
voluptuous.
I was actually like last time I went to Texas. We went in February. There
Mm,
was one in the airport, and I'm like, huh.
it's
There's
good,
of
bro.
course clearly it's not here, California. Fuck it.
No, not here either. No.
But I just can't get away from Shake Shack. If I'm gonna go to a fast food place, I'll go to Shake Shack. The fries, dude.
Shake Shack's
The
not good.
this I like the sauce. I like the burgers, but I love the fries.
Weak,
Nah.
6.5. The ones I've been making at home are
Oh yeah, yeah,
fucking
for sure,
phenomenal.
bro. The one that I made on the video is
So
the thing with like at home is like how come people don't even take advantage of that? I used the 96 beef and I made
good.
it like juicy as hell,
That's what I don't understand, bro. And that's what like I've
and I
been
used Hawaiian buns.
that's fire too. But like I've said this a couple times after since like the show, and it's just like I don't I didn't feel like anything changed going into prep, and nothing really changed going out of prep, and
Hmm.
that's like how dude, if you want to make bodybuilding easy, there's your answer. Shoot like that. I conditioned myself over probably like yeah, I've been doing this everything I do now I've been doing for like 2 years in terms of the bodybuilding stuff probably now.
Hmm.
Because I've been with Justin for about 2 years now. And but getting conditioned to what I eat consistently, with my cardio and lifting, all that kind of stuff, that probably took me like 5, 6 months. And I like from then on, it was just kind of like
Cruising.
you enjoy it too. Like for me, I enjoy it. Like I could, I'm not sitting here like, eating less food and doing, a little extra cardio and like fucking struggling to do it. Like I want to do it.
Hmm.
I still, I'm getting up at the same time and going and just go walk, walk to the gym, do my cardio. Like, if you can make your life like that, like even if you're not a bodybuilder, it makes things so much easier. You know, like I
Yeah,
can't imagine myself going back to like how I ate the first couple years that I was bodybuilding. Like, yeah, I ate on a meal plan, but like I eat out all the time.
I was talking about exactly that the other day with Madison from ECA.
Yeah,
Um, we were talking about like the cookie companies like My Cookie Dealer, PDX
yeah,
Cookies, and back in the days, probably around 2021 and even 2020, I was obsessed with My Cookie Dealer, and to the point that I was
they're
having
good.
they're very good, but I was like ordering 1, 2 boxes. Like I there was a time
In
that I
my
had.
opinion, anybody that orders food, exclusion of like Uber Eats and shit, even though I don't like doing that either. If
Hmm.
you, if a company has
Well,
to
but you
package,
cannot get it.
box up, and I don't care because you're you especially like this situation where you are saying you had like a problem with it. You want it so bad, you'll wait days to get it. That shit infuriates me.
I mean,
I don't know
in
why.
my defense, I'm in Southern California. They are in New York, so we're like completely polar opposites. But
Hey, bro, you ever had
however,
C's
however,
Candy?
hold on.
One of the best chocolate places ever. Love it. I would love to eat that every day. Never gonna order it.
Yeah.
Can't order it. Can't order it. That,
Anyway, it
that's
was an
going too far.
exclusive. It was an
That's going too
exclusive
far.
situation. But no, for example, I would order like this was at the time that they were starting to grow. They were not as big as they are right now. So they were like dropping one time weekly on Wednesdays, and they will sell
Like crumble
out.
does.
Kind of like that, yeah. But they will
Yeah.
sell out like 9:30 till
Yeah.
out. So I was just like ordering, and then on the next week they drop another 1 or 2 flavors that I would really wanted because they rotated semi scramble. I'm like, fuck, I need to order again. And one time they fucked up and they sent me 2 boxes instead of one. like identical order. They arrived 2 boxes at my door. So I had
That
like
extra box of calories doesn't even count. That's free
no,
calories.
it doesn't. Yeah, I didn't pay for it. It doesn't count. But I had
Yeah.
at a time. I think I had like 30 or 40 of those cookies in my freezer.
Dog. That's How
I'm
long did
telling
those
you,
take to get to your house after ordering them?
probably like 3 days.
Like if I want a cookie right now, I'm not gonna wait three fucking
No,
days
wait.
for it.
It's not because I wanted it right now. It's I don't know. It's okay. But I
I'm just
was
kidding.
eating like at that time. I think this started before I was with Matt Jansen. I was eating like one cookie, sometimes two, in one
A
sitting
day?
after leg day. Yeah, after leg day, so a week
Only
technically,
on leg days? Okay.
only on leg
But
days.
how many calories are those? Like 12?
At least 1,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dude, you're probably doing like half your daily caloric intake
for sure.
in a sitting.
Yeah, they're all carbs and fats. There's nothing good on them, and I was sometimes doing two. Like
That's see,
imagine,
and that's what I mean by like I can't imagine myself going back to that. Like, dude, I would get a
I
cheat
could
meal
not.
and I would take down 4 crumble cookies. But the
I don't know if I
difference
can eat
is
that much
I
anymore.
picked them up at the store.
You get them warm, not frozen.
Exactly. No, I
But
couldn't. I
and
couldn't do
then
that. Definitely
to
not. My stomach would
yeah,
be in shambles.
yeah. And to finish the story later on with Matt, when he gave me the high days, he asked me, "Do you prefer like having a free meal, or you want like me to give more food?" I'm like, "Give me more. Like, tell me what to eat so I can have it. So I know what." And I told him like, if anything, if you want like a higher intake, I have these cookies that I order. Like he knew, of course. I told him so and so cookies. So if you want to just put them there, put them. And he put like meal five, this meal, and one my cookie dealer cookie. So I was eating. Yeah, I was like after a couple of times, like I think I stopped in 2021. I'm like, I'm done with this shit. It's like too much. I don't want to eat
Yeah.
them. I
Yeah.
think I had one in the freezer for like so. This was 2021, maybe 2022, beginning of 2022. And then I met Angelica in like no, this was still 2021. Sorry, and then I met Angelica in 2022, technically. Um, I remember eating the last one of my cookie dinner cookies at her house later on while we were already dating and whatnot, like probably
Yeah.
later 2022. So imagine how long I had that shit in my freezer. I'm
That
like,
wouldn't
after
last that
this,
long
I'm
around me.
done. I'd rather eat a Ben
Did
and
you?
Jerry's, honestly.
Oh yeah, me too.
Put it in
Fuck.
that way. Put it in that way. So it's
Once
like one cookie or one Ben and Jerry's, and it's like you need something with the cookie because they're dense, dude.
yeah.
They are heavy. You need to at least eat it with ice cream or a glass of milk if you're into that shit, which I know you're not, but for the people
Yeah.
listening. If not, those are gonna be stuck. They're
I just want
fucking.
to get back to where I have like 2 cheat meals a week again so I can start going. I went in on sushi the other day, bro.
I hope you ate more than the order you had in front of you.
What do you mean?
That you only had
Oh.
some.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Because I was
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
reply
did.
to, I think Kylie posted the picture. I was gonna reply to her and be like, I hope that's not the only thing because that's weak.
That was just the first plate they brought.
Okay, good, good. Dude,
Yeah.
that's what I hate about all you can eat sushi or just sushi in general.
They
Yes, I
try to
know you're
let you
gonna say
fill.
this.
They try to get you full. They're like, we're gonna wait 30 minutes to bring you to the second place so that stomach starts. You don't know who the fuck I am.
No,
Bring all that
it's
shit
like
out here
it
right
doesn't even
now,
make sense because you order like 3 rolls and they take forever.
bro.
I'm like,
Forever.
bro.
It doesn't take that long to make fucking sushi.
No, honestly, I would
Slap the
rather
shit in there
them
and roll it.
I know. I would rather them just wait until the order is done. Don't bring one at a time. I don't care for one miserable sushi roll at a time. I want the whole plate. I want the whole order together.
Bring it
So
to me
take your
on one of them
time.
fucking boats.
I
Like
had that one
you,
the one time. I had it. Oh,
they've
so
never
good.
given that to me. Kaylee, I was
They
in the
I don't know
bathroom and
why
the
some places
waiter
save
came
it for
up.
like the big orders, which the composition
Like the,
of the orders are trash.
yeah,
But this place, they would use it if you order like a lot of rolls,
yeah,
and it was like so
yeah.
fucking cool. Imagine just like a big ass wooden boat coming to your table and you eat from them. Like that's fucking what's
I
up.
know they never did that for me, even though I would order for there was some times where I put down like 15 rolls, 16 rolls for sure.
Oh. Speaking of sushi, before we hang up, because we're almost like an hour 10. Do you know the last time I went to eat sushi? I feel I offended the sushi maker, the sushi chef,
Oh God.
because I asked for like, can you put the sauces on the side, please? And the
I don't
waitress
like them
comes
on top of
back.
there either.
No, the waitress come back and he's like, so the chef asked if you want this and this sauce on the side as well because they usually flame it on top of the roll. I'm like, yeah, if you don't mind, I just don't want the sauces, but I know she wants it like Angelica wants it. So I don't want the sauces. And after a minute, I look at the chef and he was like, and he said
No,
like, I swear to God, he kind of like stared at me for like a second, and I'm like, what did I do?
you ruined his craft, bro. That's art.
It's just a sauce. Just put it instead of the roll on the side. It's like that's all.
Flame it on the side if you
Like,
want.
bruh. I know, right? Just bring me the torch.
Yeah,
Imagine if they bring you the torch.
do it your fucking self.
They bring you all the sushi. Just make it yourself, by the way. I'm like,
I'm
well,
fine with
fuck.
that. If it gets into my stomach faster, bro, whatever.
Oh, bro, seriously. I would just eat the deconstructed sushi roll. Just grab a spoonful of rice and a bite of sushi and just put it on top.
It'll taste exactly the same.
Hey, it all gets mixed up together in the stomach. But anyway,
Exactly.
all right, people. All right, brother. I'm getting hungry.
All right, folks. I am too, but I'm not gonna eat. I don't deserve it.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have gnocchi with oh bro the meat the red meat oh it's delicious.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a gnocchi with red meat sauce and butter.
It's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be very good. I'll send you a picture because I'm drooling right now. By the way, just
I'll
by
eat
thinking
my
of it.
white fish and rice and mustard.
Hey, no, you're not gonna try it. Never mind.
What?
Put cinnamon. Oh,
I've already done that.
oh, you did
Yeah.
on cinnamon on mustard and cinnamon.
Yeah, not on fish.
Do it. Well, on fish, honestly, this is what I used to do when I was on prep, of course, and palate on prep changes. I used to do the fish cold because I didn't want to kill everyone with warming up the tilapia on the gym. But what I did was like put like shredded lettuce
I
and
do
of
that
course
as well.
fish, rice, and then mustard and cinnamon, and it kind of feels like a nice cold, refreshing salad. I don't know. I just liked it.
I do a little bit of that, like the lettuce, rice, fish, and then I do pico.
Yeah,
It's literally, I mean, it's just onions and tomatoes
yeah,
and
tomatoes. Yeah.
whatever.
And cilantro. Yeah, just mix it with the cinnamon and mustard. That's
Damn,
actually
now
very
I'm hungry.
good. All right, brother.
All right, y'all. 21. We out.
We're legally